I'm Tanya Rainier, a success coach that helps aspiring and new entrepreneurs build their dream business so they can live their dream life. And today we're talking about something that is a little bit personal and highly emotional. It is how to separate yourself from the negative people in your life that are close to you. They're important to you, your friends and family. If you are on your journey to building a new life for yourself and making your life better, this is one of those tests that I feel like the universe sends you. It's a rite of passage. It's something that happens to every single one of us. So I want you to know you're not alone. If you're feeling that you are alone and you're feeling like you're on this journey but you don't have any support around you, this video is definitely for you, because we're going to talk about what to do when the people around you are not supportive. We're going to talk about why it probably is that they are not supporting you in the way that you wish they would, how to separate yourself from them without hurting their feelings, and how to take care of you without the guilt. If you've recently made the decision to upgrade your life, you have started to encounter some resistance. It just happens. It's almost unavoidable, I think. Especially if you're the first, you're the pioneer, the avant-garde who is doing something that hasn't been done before in your inner circle. You're the first person to start a business in your family. You're the first person out of your friends to do something unorthodox. It's going to be met with some questions and certainly some negativity. So how do you handle that? What do you do? Because usually you feel torn in this situation. You have things that you want to do for you, but by making somebody else feel bad about it, and you can kind of sense that in that energy, you start to feel guilty and you start to hold yourself back and you question what you're doing and is this right? And now you feel alone, and that's scary, and going after your dreams while you have no support is just terrifying, and it takes you down this spiral of uncertainty, and it starts to ruffle insecurities in you, and that is so the opposite of what you want to happen. So how do you negate that? Well, you can buffer the relationships that you have. There are going to be people in your family and your immediate circle, your closest friends, that are gonna maybe not support you from time to time. It's going to keep happening. You're gonna encounter different things along the way. It is not you. That is them. It's reflecting on the outside what they're feeling on the inside, which is one of two things. It's fear or it's insecurity for them. They either fear that your relationship is gonna change, the dynamic. Maybe they're afraid of losing you. They're afraid of you not being there for them anymore. They're just afraid of change. And you're changing. And that's scary for some people. You need to kind of understand that and put yourself in their shoes and try to be empathetic to what it is that they're feeling. Because you've felt that before. You know what that feels like. So try to take yourself back to that emotional state and understand where it is that they're coming from. And if it's not fear, it's insecurity. So watching you grow and improve might be stirring up some feelings in them. Maybe they have ambitions and goals that they haven't figured out how to go after yet, but they're seeing you do it. They're seeing you succeed, and it's reminding them that they haven't, that they have work to do on themselves. And that can just be unsettling for people. So while they're internalizing what's happening and looking at your success and making it about them, they're not doing it on purpose to distance themselves or to make you feel alone or to push negativity in your direction. It's just a reaction. So knowing that will kind of help you understand it and not be angry at them or the situation. It is what it is. Roll with the punches and keep moving forward. That's what you need to do for you. When you are around these people and you don't want to distance yourself from them, there's going to be people you're close to, and they're not the people that you just want to push away, right? When that happens, just be cautious about what it is that you bring to the table when you're together. Make the conversation about them rather than brag. Don't ever brag. Don't ever boast. Don't ever kind of rub it in, I guess. As long as you make it about them, they will feel more comfortable. You're proud, you're excited, and you should be. And I want you to have a safe place and an outlet to talk about those things. So pick the people in your life that are going to support you and lift you up and encourage you unconditionally. There are positive people. If you don't feel like you have them, reach out to a community on Facebook. Join a meetup group, join a mastermind, a coaching program, get a coach, get a mentor. There are going to be people that you can put in place in your life that are going to be the ones you can bounce ideas off of and that are going to lift and grow you and propel you and thrust you forward. But when you're around the people that don't, just be sympathetic to what it is that really puts them in a good mood and lifts them up, and try to be the one that encourages them for a change. Now, what if it's the person that you feel like you do need some distance from? If it's the person that drags you down and just really drains your energy every time that you see them or you talk to them, put a time limit on how long your interaction is going to be. Have an exit strategy. If you're going to take a phone call from them, only do it when you know that you have a meeting in 10 minutes. So that puts a 10-minute limit on how long you can talk. Let them know up front, hey, I'm so happy to hear from you, but I want you to know I have a meeting in 10 minutes. So what's up? Let's talk for a few minutes. If you're going to a function, have an exit strategy there. Have another obligation that you know you need to get to. So you're kind of limiting your time, and it's allowing you an excuse to get away before you're completely drained of energy. That way you can be there for them, you can listen to them, you can support and encourage as much as you possibly can, but you can get out before you're drained. And lastly, keep moving forward. That is the biggest piece of advice I can give you, because it is not your job to change somebody else. It's never going to happen. You're not going to make them happy. In fact, they are never going to be happy for you until they're happy with themselves. That's just the way that it is. You can't be really happy for somebody else genuinely and unconditionally unless you're happy with yourself. And you have to make yourself happy. That doesn't come from outside, it comes from inside. So knowing that, the best thing you can do for those people around you is to move forward yourself. Make your dreams come true and show them how easy it is and how positive it can be. By overcoming these obstacles, and this is the first of many, you are showing them that it's possible, that dreams do come true. You're becoming a role model, a hero, and you're paving the way for them to do the same thing. If you both stay in the same place, who's going to show the people that are coming up how to do it, right? There's got to be somebody that is the point man, and you can be that person. So that is the absolute best thing you can do for the people around you, is to grow yourself and show them how it's done. So that should not make you feel guilty. You should feel proud and empowered that you get to do that. That is a privilege that not very many people can handle, but you can. You can do it. Let me know what you're thinking. Are you having these kind of problems at home or with your family and your friends? How are you dealing with it? What has been really effective for you? Or what are your takeaways from this video? If you know somebody else who is right on the verge of this, of starting a business, of growing their life, of taking things to the next level, and they're experiencing this, please share this video. This is the one question that plagues every single new entrepreneur. What do I do to distance myself from the negativity? And it's one of the hardest things to do. So please share it. Please let me know your thoughts. And if you have a question that you'd like me to answer in a future post, let me know. You can reach out to me on the blog, leave me a voicemail, send me an email, or connect with me on social. Thank you for spending time with me today. If you've watched this video, it's because you may be experiencing similar things, so I want you to know that I wish you nothing but the best of luck in dealing with that. You can do this. I will see you on the next video.